Welcome to Watameye.
Hello!
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We're back, and I'm gonna stop trying to kill Sayori, okay? I'm not gonna kill her. It's all good.
It's okay, you won't have to. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
What?
What?
Fine. It's a deal. Is she first? That would make sense. Okay.
I guess we really, I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
With penis. You're doing it again, Sayori. Everyone's gonna see
but I
my
was joking
boner.
that time. What the fuck?
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems? Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay!
Adorkun. I can't wait to read yours.
Bitch, you took my line!
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I just saw the. So.
Adulthood, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same.
Sam.
I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
Pull out their dicks.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Like a professional, I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. She writes so fucking big I can see it from a distance. Natsuki, I corrected myself.
Yeah.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Nice. Ooh, who are we pairing with?
Let's get, who's the girl? Sayori? Let's get Sayori.
Okay.
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all, and I totally don't have feelings for her.
Totally.
I picture like a tea kettle sound coming out.
Like steam coming out of her little mouth. Oh my god, her mouth is so small. What the fuck? It's like smaller than her pupils.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know what he sees in her. What's the next line?
Oh my goodness.
That's bad. That
This
was a bad
is
joke.
so good, Adakun.
What else is so good?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
You like women. Jeez. So embarrassing. Oh, I'm not gonna, no. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it? Because I just wrote it.
Just because
I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, though. You know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Adakun poem. And that makes it feel extra special.
She wants me.
Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
She wants me. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
That is so gay.
I wish I was a sheet of paper. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that, I'm really happy just that you wrote one.
Vivian just got like 2 inches away from the screen. She couldn't read.
It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course.
Way to be a smartass.
I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Duckun. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
I disagree.
Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Not really.
Yeah, that's a very untrue statement.
Thanks, Sayori.
For lying to my fucking face.
It's not like I'm trying to use you for puss anyway. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Obviously not. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? And that will be my way of thanking you. You guys didn't just see that, but...
I made the jerking off motion. So Vivian just stopped. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Don't worry. We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No.
No.
Just a little bit.
You can't even answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
You bitch! I'll kill you!
You said you wouldn't.
You said you wouldn't kill her. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
This is feigned all over again.
This is feigned all over again.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
It wasn't good enough! Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Amateurish? It sounds like you.
Fucking amateur. Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
This is so much like you, Vivian. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I skip breakfast every day.
Okay,
though.
it's
the last time I actually had breakfast was like 2 weeks ago.
It was back in 05.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Aloof as fuck.
Who are
Yuri,
we
because
going
Yuri
for?
was the cool one.
Yuri? Alright.
Yeah. Steam comes out of her tiny mouth. Her mouth is even smaller.
What the fuck? It's like her nose and her mouth.
Look at how much detail there is on just her boobs.
Her boobs have more detail than her face.
Yeah. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading it.
Oh. Sorry.
Wait, am I also supposed to be doing her voice?
I want to do it.
Okay.
I forgot to start speaking.
Because you're an idiot. It's fine, don't force yourself. Don't try too hard, you'll get hurt.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay.
Oh my god, I do that. I feel... Do I really seem that dopey?
No.
Okay.
Not usually.
Oh.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Because I can tell. I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, so it's bad, right?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased.
Did you say Natsuki, Vivian?
I stumbled.
I'll kill you!
I'm sorry.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that.
No, come on, talk shit.
Sorry.
No, talk shit, come on. I'm all ears. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. My thought process.
My thought. I love to share my thought process. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, is there more? How do I... Okay. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Well, you should show me something a little bit more wild. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
What the fuck? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, a duh-kun.
Fucking tard. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Duh.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
Fucking calling us out, calling us dumb.
Yeah, really.
You low-level poet. You amateur, you novice.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Yawn.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that, because I'm an idiot. Duh. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You should bring that hard shit next time. Hit me up with that high-level poetry, fam.
I'm counting on
You
you.
didn't get to read that.
I'm sorry, oops.
No, it's fine. Keep going.
Yeah, we don't need to. It's unimportant. It's irrelevant.
My responses are better anyway.
Yeah, really. Hit me up with that E.E. Cummings. Have you ever read one of his poems? It's so weird.
E. Cummings?
Yeah, like his form is so like it's just read an E.E. Cummings poem. It's
I'll have to check that out next time.
pretty weird.
We'll get to Natsuki and Monica in the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.